My full name is Mary Beth Holder. I'm an English major here at UNC with a Spanish minor. I know there's not really that many options that you can go, like many paths to go down with English, but my ultimate goal is to become a high school teacher where I went to high school. So. I never really had any major dreams of what I wanted to be. I thought it'd be cool to be a vet or work for National Geographic, but nothing major. I really don't care about UNC basketball at all. That was definitely not one of the factors for me in deciding like where to go to college. Just sports, never really took much interest in high school. I didn't really play sports when I was younger, growing up or anything. We never really watched sports in my household. So UNC basketball pretty much takes a back burner. I haven't gone to a single game all through college, so call me a bad fan, but whatever. My family, I don't know, we've kind of had a lot of fights throughout the past, I guess, 22 years of my life at least. We don't really talk ever. I know that's pretty bad and I should probably keep in better touch with my family members, but I don't know, I just have a hard time relating to them, so I was pretty happy to move away for college. I'm not too far from home, but far enough that my parents can't come stop in on me anytime they want, so yeah, it's kind of sad. Maybe it'll change in the future, but it is what it is for now. As far as abortion goes, I don't know if I could ever personally have one, but I think that women should have the right to choose. I think there are certain circumstances that warrant getting an abortion, like if you know the kid's going to have an awful quality of life or you were raped or something like that. So I think I'm pro-life, but I'm pro-choice, I guess.
My name is Psyc. I'm a psychology major, and I intend to go into grad school, get a PhD, and become a professor of psychology with either a clinical practice on the side or a small business, depending on luck. I wanted to be an astronaut. Despite being here at UNC for about, well, 2.5 years, UNC basketball really has no relevance to me. I've never had the school spirit thing. Though, I admit from what I've heard, man, what the hell happened to our basketball team? It was pretty big, way too many siblings. We were always competing for our parents' attention and never really understood why we did anything. It was a little bit nuts, I have to admit. Definitely pro-choice. Those pro-lifers, they're absolutely crazy. I really don't get them at all. I mean, what right do they have to tell a woman that she can't do something with her body? And, I mean, have you even thought about what those kids who are not aborted end up living their lives as? It's miserable. They're... Ugh.
Brian Deaver-Gaston. Major is sociology and second major is religious studies. Music minor. I'm hoping to do computer work when I graduate, so I'm looking at jobs in IT. Well, I loved hot air balloons, and so I always wanted to be the guy who's like in charge of driving the hot air balloon, so the one who'd sit in there and pull the cord to make it go up. That was pretty cool. To be honest, I haven't really watched it that much. I don't know. I spend too much time studying, I guess, and so sometimes my friends say that I'm just not that much of a fan. You know, they say that I'm not really a Carolina student, whatever that means. I mean, at least I study. They aren't studying, are they? Well, I have two parents, and we all live in the same household when I'm not at school. I guess that'll change when I graduate. We're all pretty close. We, I guess, are closest to mom's side of the family, though, and so we visit them for all of the breaks and holidays and such. Well, I don't feel that government should regulate abortion at all. I don't think that they should be able to say that somebody can or cannot have an abortion. I think that if somebody wants to have an abortion, they should be allowed to. But I think that if I were a woman who wanted to have an abortion, or one who had an abortion, I think that would be a really hard thing to go through. I think that if it were my personal choice, I would probably, if I had the financial means and other means to do so, I would probably choose not to have an abortion. But at the same time, I feel people should be allowed to if they want.